Welcome to the best pick. Get ready to take your Canon DSLR to new creative heights with our top picks for the best fisheye lenses available in the market. Now let's take a look at the best fisheye lenses for Canon we choose for you. Number 4, if you're looking for a fisheye lens with great contrast and saturated colors at an attractive price, the Rokinon HD8M-C 8mm f3.5 HD is your optimal choice. Its build quality is extremely well done and it is fully compatible with full-frame Canon cameras. When using a fisheye lens, be mindful of your surroundings and keep an eye out for your own shadow or other obstructions. Also, don't be afraid to get creative with different perspectives by tilting and shifting your camera. For shooting night cityscapes or other low-light scenes, using a steady support and a wireless shutter remote can help eliminate vibrations and ensure sharp and crisp photos. For more information on the Rokinon 8mm f3.5 fisheye lens, including Q&A and test shots, be sure to check out the latest updates and reviews. What we like. If you are looking for great contrast, saturated colors, and an attractive price, you should consider this fisheye lens. It's the optimal choice for beginners and advanced users with Canon Rebel series cameras and full-frame bodies. What people say. This lens works really well on my Nikon D90. Even night shots come out great. It takes a little getting used to as it takes in such a wide angle of view and includes things you might not expect, like your feet. I have had the lens about 3 months and am still experimenting with all the ways it can be used. It is very sharp and produces very crisp images with deep color. Additionally, the hood is removable so that if you want to later use it on an FX camera the petals will not show in the frame. My biggest fear about this lens in particular was that its lack of electronic interface with the camera, e.g., no automatic focus or automatic aperture shutter speed coordination, would be a problem. But in fact, I've enjoyed having to operate the camera and lens manually. It's made me more conscious of the relationships between AV and shutter speed, and thus a more knowledgeable photographer. Focusing is also not a problem for most shots, as infinity works most of the time. The lens build seems very solid, and the image quality is excellent to my eye. Short version, the low price for the lens is more than adequate compensation for its not having an electronic connection to the camera. Number 3, capture clear and bright images with a wide open diaphragm, even in dull lighting. The in-focus subject will appear especially crisp and bright. Create funny close-up shots of animals and humans by placing their head in the very center of the frame. The subject's head will appear disproportionately huge and comically bulging towards the viewer. Take sharp and bright handheld shots even at f8 aperture. The built-in focusing motor ensures spot-on focusing for better photos at a faster rate. The lens is lightweight and compact due to the low number of optic elements. The special multi-layer glass coating further reduces glares and flares. At fixed 15mm focal length, the lens provides a 180 degrees diagonal angle of view on any Canon DSLRs. The removable circular hood can be used to create the circular fisheye effect and serves as a holder for the front cap. What we like. If you like maximum f2.8 aperture, a built-in focusing motor, and a compact, lightweight body, this fisheye lens is a reliable choice for both professional and advanced photographers, especially with Canon full-frame or APS-C cameras. What people say. I've always wanted to get my hands on a fisheye lens. A month ago I finally got a chance to mount the Sigma 15mm diagonal fisheye on my Canon 5D III. After having already taken a few hundred shots mostly at night, this lens didn't disappoint me. It performs great on my Sony A850. This lens is made for a full-frame lens, or a film DSLR, so do not use it on an APS-C camera like the Sony A37 or a Canon EOS 650D or whatever APS-C model, because the crop factor, because of the smaller sensor, would turn this into the equivalent of a 23mm lens roughly. Number 2, this lens has an extra short minimum focusing distance, making it superb for shooting things like portraits by getting really close to your subject and still being able to capture everything around it. The barrel has 12 elements combined in 8 groups with 3 extra low dispersion glass elements and 2 aspheric groups for improving the image quality and clarity. The lens is designed for full-frame DSLR cameras, so the image fills all the space on the photo without severe vignetting near the edges. It is a wonderful choice for beginners, yet even proficient photographers might find a great use for this fisheye lens for Canon cameras. The real reason for the fisheye name is the so-called Snell's window, a peculiar optical phenomenon that can be observed underwater even by humans. What we like. If you have a need for an extra short focusing distance, decent optic characteristics, and a lens designed for full-frame DSLR cameras, then this fisheye lens is a wonderful choice for beginners and proficient photographers alike. What people say. This is a super sturdy, well-built lens. It got video nothing else would. Number 1. Looking for the best fisheye lens for your Canon camera? Look no further than the Canon EF 8-15mm f4L. With its ability to be mounted on both full-frame and APS-C bodies, it's a versatile and high-quality option for professional photographers. The L-series lens is designed for professional photographers and delivers image quality that exceeds all expectations. With features like the Canon special sub-wavelength coating and reduced chromatic aberrations, you can trust that your photos will be clear and crisp. The built-in USM focusing motor and full-time manual focus feature make it easy to capture sharp images, even at wide apertures. Its durable, weatherproof design means you can shoot in any conditions with confidence. Whether you're shooting with a Canon 5D Mark II, Mk3, or APS-C cameras like the Rebel T6S or 70D, the Canon EF 8-15mm f4L USM zoom lens is the perfect choice for professional fisheye photography. While shooting in RAW format, it's important to have spare flash cards on hand to avoid running out of memory. Check out our website for more recommendations on essential photography accessories. What we like. If you like 180 degrees diagonal angle of view, a professional L-series lens, and a durable, weatherproof design, this fisheye lens is one of the best possible choices for professional photography with Canon full-frame or APS-C cameras. What people say. The biggest plus of this lens is its zoom range. Simply by moving the lens ring between 8 and 15mm on a full-frame camera, you can determine the best effect and composition in the ultra-wide range which you prefer. The lens hood can easily be attached and removed. I wish other Canon lenses had the same hood design with click lock. Overall, this is a well-built lens with high optical quality for a fisheye lens. Normally mainly a prime lens user, I enjoy the flexibility in the zoom range which this lens gives me. You can find the Amazon purchase link in the description below. Hope this video can be helpful to you. Thanks for watching.